First into the tank is a reimagination of a 5,000-year-old invention.
Hello, Sharks. My name is David Patrick, and this is my business partner, Zach Fleischman. And we're here today seeking $100,000 in exchange for 5% of our company, Sharkwheel.
This is the wheel, and it's been around for over 5,000 years. But if you think about it, the current wheel has many limitations. For example, thin wheels are fast, but they don't grip well. And wide wheels grip, but they're slow and heavy. Why can't we have one wheel that just does it all? After 5,000 years, I think we deserve an upgrade. But unfortunately, no one's been able to figure it out. Not Einstein, not Da Vinci, and not even you, Mr. Wonderful.
But I did. I reinvented the wheel, literally. I came up with a mathematically balanced design that's based on a cube. Now, I know you're gonna think, how could a design based on a cube even roll? But take a look. We discovered that not only did our wheel roll, it rolled better than a traditional wheel. We came up with a wheel that's faster, has more grip, lasts longer, and goes over virtually any terrain.
But we wouldn't be naive enough to show up with just an idea.
We started out to prove our wheel was the best by going into one of the largest consumer wheel industries, skateboard wheels. And the Sharkwheel is winning rave reviews. Our wheels are faster, have better grip, and are smoother over any sort of pavement, something no other wheel can do. But this is just one of the industries that we're in. This is our skateboard wheel. This is the wheel that we're selling worldwide right now. It's one of the fastest wheels on the market. Coming up now is our mid-size wheel. This is on a stroller. It makes the stroller easier to push. Next up, this is our large-size wheel. This goes on any terrain, through sand, through mud, through grass, and it just looks awesome. Sharks, I want to welcome you to what is nothing less than the reinvention of the wheel.
Is this for real?
Can I get up and pull it? Because
Absolutely.
when I watched her pulling it,
it looks wobbly.
It looked to me, right, it looks wobbly, and it looks like it actually doesn't glide smoother.
I'm gonna try this one.
And I mean, it's bizarre. But actually, this does feel very, very, very light.
Please, get on.
I just had my ACL replaced. As much as I want to ride that thing.
Well, you know, I hate to be a killjoy, but as I push this, it's going like this.
That's a prototype. We do have to, unfortunately, explain for the tread on it. The only thing we have that is our production wheels are the skateboard wheels, and I defy anyone to go on those and see anything other than perfection.
You understand, though, why we're testing
Absolutely,
these,
and I want you to. This is
reinvent the wheel is a big thing.
We're super proud of what we are. We know this is our marquee product that we've already fleshed out, and we're ready to go into these. We've got big deals working, and I'm dying to talk about it.
Have you been selling anywhere?
Yes, we've been selling the wheels worldwide through the internet.
I'm trying to figure out, does the world need this solution? The big premise of your presentation when you came out is that the 5,000-year-old wheel is defective in some way.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with the regular wheel, but there's millions of different types of wheels. The geometry of our wheel gives us the equivalent of a skinny tire when it's just running on a hard pavement, but a fat tire when it starts to slip. We last longer, and we're faster. This shape, one little shape, it's a perfect circle, a perfect sphere, a perfect cube, a square, and, you know, a sine wave.
But the question is, who cares?
Okay, well, in the skateboard industry, there's a #1 thing that happens. Hit a rock, you're going over it.
Would you not go over if you hit a rock with that?
No rocks, no problem. We just go right over them like butter.
How did you come up with this? Are you a scientist?
I have no degrees. I have none of the things that would normally lead you to be who I am.
Not a problem.
But it ended up, this huge idea hits me.
But Dave, the sales so far are basically on the skateboard, right?
Yes, 100%. This is our first product that we came to market
And how
with.
many have you sold?
We sold over 4,000 units
Many
of
dollars
just our
is that?
skateboard wheel. That's $183,000.
Really?
In 4 months.
How much you making them for and how much you selling them for?
Make them for 12, sell them for 69. The meatiest part of this is we haven't talked about industrial uses. Bugaboo strollers came to us.
We're doing a deal with Razor Scooter.
I can't decide if this is nut bar factor 6.2 or you have something here. I don't know. But here's how I'm going to structure the deal to reflect my concern that you're a nut bar factor 6.2. All right? Because this is definitely a royalty deal. Here's how it's going to work. I'm going to give you $100,000. You're going to pay me 10% of revenue until I make back $500,000. Then the royalty disappears. But to keep me engaged and in love with you, you're going to give me 2.5% of the company today. That way I care about you at least a little bit.
Thank you for your offer. We really appreciate it.
So, this could be great, but I got up, I wheeled them around, but they were a little wobbly. Also, watching them, kind of dizzying for me. I am out.
Really appreciate that, thank you.
You know what, I'm where Kevin's at. I think that you guys are either crazy or geniuses. I'll give you $100,000 for 20% and I'll take over all the licensing for you. But contingent on you showing me real paper from the companies you mentioned with real offers, and I will put my licensing division to work.
I have no contingencies. You're either nuts or we're going to make a lot of money together.
But I'm going to go to work.
But he wants his money back.
I always want my money back.
Okay, so I will offer you $100,000 for 15%. However, my contingency is I need to have a couple of my buddies take this thing for a rip downhilling, and if they sign off on it, then that's my diligence.
So you have 3 offers, only one has no contingencies.
We do have investors in. We've raised $603,000 to date.
When were you going to tell us that?
Now, 3 of the investors came in at a $10 million valuation.
Guys,
So
listen,
you have 3
my
offers
BS
on the
meter is
table.
going through the roof right now. You've already raised money. You didn't tell us to the last minute. You got so many people around you, I'm getting scared right now. So I'm taking my offer off the table. I'm out.
Just like that, boom, gone.
Two sharks are out. David and Zach have 2 offers for their reinvention of the wheel, the shark wheel. Kevin's offer is $100,000 for a 2.5% stake plus a 10% royalty until he makes back $500,000. And Nick's offer is $100,000 for a 15% stake.
So, as often happens in the Shark Tank, the waters can get choppy. And I think because I'm interested in this, I don't know what Cuban's doing yet, I'm going to reach out to Nick and say, hey, listen, you know, rather than compete with you, why don't you join me in my deal? But unfortunately, we're going to need 5% equity, 2.5 each, because I know he won't get up either unless he gets at least 2.5. So, what I would do is provide a little bit more dough, okay? Raise it up to $150,000, we'll go 50-50 if you're on board for this, $75K to you.
All right. I like that. I'll do that deal.
You coming in with me on this?
I'll come in with you on it.
All right, we got 2 now.
What if I came in, Kevin, and we do it 3 ways?
Definitely. Let's do it 3 ways. That way there's no competition. All right, now you've got 3 sharks. Here's how it's going to work. $225,000 for 7.5% of your company. We're going to split it 3 ways, 2.5% each. The 10% royalty remains in place until we recoup $500,000, which we're also going to split 3 ways. Very simple deal for you to decide on right now.
Deal. It's exactly what we wanted. And let me tell you something, guys. That is the deal we wanted.
Congratulations.
I just love, like, you know, doing deals with you guys because it closes while I'm still trying to figure out the damn structure.
What's happening?
What was the deal again?
We just went into the Shark Tank. We told them that we reinvented the wheel. We got called a little crazy, but we walked out with the 3 best partners we could have ever hoped for.